you. Colorado Springs, native in the house. Who is ready to party like it's 1491 up in here? The rest of you are getting very sleepy, very sleepy. After the show, you will give back all of the land. And you will stop naming your sports teams after our people. No, we don't mind. I'm just saying, maybe they should, we have the Chiefs and the Indians. Well, no more Indians. Chiefs, the Redskins are gone. We got the Braves and shit. Why don't they name some sports teams after the other Indians? Right? How about the Portland Programmers against the Carolina Code Writers? Tennessee Tech Support against the San Diego Software Developers. I am native. I'm not from the reservation. I come from a small fishing village on the Pacific coast called Los Angeles. Yeah, I'm not full blood. I'm actually a mixed blood, alcohol content. Yeah, last night scotch and soda. Tonight I'm gin and tonic. Yeah. I am Mexican, Irish, and Navajo. No drinking problem here. Shit, doctor slapped me at birth. I blew a .15. Congratulations, ma'am. You had a DUI. Yeah, Mexican, Irish, Navajo, or as I'm known on racial surveys, other. Oh, look at me. Mexican sick, I'm Indian. Indian sick, I'm Asian. Cop sick, I'm a suspect. Do we have any of my people here tonight? Any Mexican, Irish, Navajos? Any Mexahos? Aztec Navajos? Any assholes? Screw it. We got any hoes? Where are the hoes? Any... I did that line in San Francisco. 5 Asian folks jumped up. Ho, family! 5 ho here for the show. I love Asian food. Chinese food is my favorite. I've had the privilege of going to 43 states, 23 countries. If there's a town or village with at least 2,000 people, there's at least one Chinese restaurant. Chinese people are amazing. They have populated every corner of the globe in order to bring us orange chicken. I guarantee you tonight, if we went up to the North Pole, we'd find a Panda Polar Express. But now there's been cultural appropriation of Chinese food. They got a chain of Chinese restaurants without Chinese people. You may have heard of it, P.F. Chang's. What kind of bullshit is P.F. Chang's? That is not authentic Chinese food. They don't even have Mexican cooks. And on their entree, on their menu, the signature entree is called the Buddha's Feast. It's a little disrespectful to our Buddhist brothers and sisters. Shit, as a Christian, I would not want to go to the Outback Steakhouse and see the Lamb of God on the menu. Pretty sure my Muslim friends would not want to go to the Falafel Hut and see the a la carte. Yeah, I got to go to the Middle East. We did some shows for Armed Forces Entertainment. Round of applause for our veterans, our military out there. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. They sent us to Iraq, then we went to Kuwait, Bahrain, then I went to this East African country called Djibouti. I got my first Djibouti call. Djibouti is located in East Africa. Djibouti is a very poor country. They're so poor, they do not even have a language. They speak Ethiopian in Djibouti. The country is so broke, they had to borrow something from Ethiopia. But the troops treated us great, the military and the staff, man, they gave us a tour of all the bases and the equipment, high-tech shit, basically the military is run by 18, 19-year-old kids just out of high school, doing shit I can't even imagine, high-tech, right? They would hand me a radio, I would screw that up so bad, I would get dishonorably discharged in 3 minutes, I would fuck that up. They'd be like, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, this is November, Romeo Tango, do you copy? I'm like, yeah, numbnuts, rim job, teabag. This is asswipe, ballsack, camel toe. I copy. Hey, dipshit, what are your coordinates? My coordinates, sir, are whiskey dick for JJ Lardass. It's a crazy job. They sent us to all these exotic locations: Aruba, Antarctica, Alberta, Canada. Yeah, I was in Red Deer, Alberta, Canada. Red Deer means white people. That's what. Holy shit, Red Deer is so white, they didn't even have black bears. They sent us up there last year to do a couple shows. We went up it was a Friday, Saturday, Friday night, showroom packed, just like this, 150, 200 people. We come back the next night, there was like 30, 40 people. Like, holy shit, what did we do? Like, oh, no, it's not UA, it's a Stanley Cup hockey playoffs. Because, hockey, #1 sport in Canada. Anyone know the second most popular sport in Canada, and it's not drinking? Curling, thank you very much. Hockey, the fastest sport on ice. Curling, the slowest sport in the solar system. Have you seen a highlight of curling? It's two white guys sweeping. Has anyone informed Mexico or Central America you can win a gold medal for sweeping? Shit, my 94-year-old Mexican-American adopted mother, this lady's got a fake knee, bad hip, weak heart. You hand her a broom, she turns into a turbo Zamboni. One call to Mexico, Canada's reign of gold is over. Oye, primo, bring the broom. Mexico revolutionized the sport of curling. They'll show up to the Olympics with a leaf blower. Goal! Anyone been to Mexico on vacation or deported against your will? Anyone? I just went down there on a cruise ship. We went to Cozumel, Mexico. Shit, Mexico is America's pharmacy. Those cruise ship passengers invaded Cozumel. They bought enough drugs to stock 3 Coachellas and an M&M relapse party. Holy shit, there are some deals at the pharmacias in Mexico. You can get like 5,000 Percocet, 500 Viagras, and a gallon of elephant tranquilizer for like 112 pesos. Be careful. You go down to Mexico, everyone thinks they're getting a deal in Mexico. Just remember, the Mexican exchange rate is tied to your blood alcohol content.
Yes, sir. I see you got 3 magnets for 500 pesos. I just need 1 magnet.
Oh, for you, beautiful lady, I make you a deal. 1 magnet, just $35. You don't know what they're doing to you. Did you get back home, honey? What the hell did we drink in Mexico? I just got a letter from the bank. Senor Frogs has a lien on the house. I love Mexico because I went to college in San Diego, so I spent 4 years drunk in Tijuana. Anyone drink so much you got kicked out of Mexico and woke up in Canada? But it's nice to be here in Colorado, America's Canada, the first to legalize recreational marijuana in the U.S. There you go, yeah. So you are the first in the U.S. I think Canada was the first in the world. Yeah. Canada, first nation to legalize recreational marijuana. It turns out the maple is no longer the most popular leaf in Canada. I was living in Cali when they had the first medical marijuana laws. Back in the 90s, that was an act of God to get that medical marijuana card that first couple of years. You needed like 2 psychiatric evaluations, an MRI, a CT scan, a colonoscopy, proof you'd attended at least 3 Grateful Dead concerts. Shit. By year 2, year 3, they'd give you a doctor's note to smoke weed for any reason at all. I had a neighbor on medical marijuana for chronic back pain. Like, no shit, you'd have chronic back pain too if you'd been bent over a bong for the last 35 years. Yeah, I did move to an affordable part of California called Nevada. We got recreational and medical in Nevada. It's like you guys, yeah. In Nevada, you can get a DUI or a DU high. Yeah, my neighbor's stoner son, he had a little cannabis issue recently. He got high. I drove 3 blocks to a local grocery store, bought his munchies, walked out of the store, walked home, woke up the next morning, called 911, reported the car stolen. This dipshit did not get a DU high. He got a filing a false police report high. That should spawn some product lines over at the dispensary, right? I'd love to see some guy walk in there. Yeah, I'll have an 1/8 of where the hell is my car? And an ounce of holy shit, this isn't our house. Yeah, I live in Reno, Nevada. I moved to Reno, Nevada because you're never too old to keep making bad decisions. Not the brightest people in Reno. I called the real Reno 911 to report a vehicle on fire. The dispatcher wanted a make and description. Yes, ma'am. Right now, the car is a bright orange. By the time you get a clue, it should be charcoal gray. time I tell people I was from Reno, they always had the same reaction. Oh, you're from Reno? I've been to Vegas. Yeah, really, because except for that 7-hour, 48-minute, 512-mile drive, they're practically the Twin Cities. Who else pulls this shit? I never talked to some guy. Oh, yeah, I just got back from Alaska. I love Hawaii. I tell you, I'm vegan, just ate a steak. Nevada, you gotta be careful over there. Free drinks when you gamble in Las Vegas and Reno. Free drinks in a casino. It's like free blindfolds at a rifle range. Shit, I had so many free drinks the last time in Vegas, I lost $300 on an ice machine. I went to the roulette table, I tried to buy a vowel. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? No, what happens in Vegas stays on my credit report. Yeah. After you're too old to party in Vegas, they send your ass to Laughlin, Nevada. You guys been to Laughlin, Nevada? Vegas on life support? Shit, a casino in average age in Laughlin, first of all, was like 119. You walk into a casino in Laughlin, it's like a medical center with slot machines. There are people with heart monitors, IV drips. I saw a guy roll by on a gurney holding a Keno card. It's like, are we here to gamble? Is there a medical conference about to start? Yeah, they're goofy over there. I don't know if I'm going back. I had a little incident at the 4 p.m. late show in Laughlin. Oh, wait, you're getting that one now. Yeah, some heckler in the back of the room yells, hurry up, we're hungry. Last time I worked at the Laughlin House of Laughs and Lasagna. They love their food in Laughlin. Buffet is a contact sport in Laughlin, Nevada. I have seen one bar fight in my life. I've seen 3 dessert bar fights in Laughlin, Nevada. When I was there, I got strafed by a pack of these Harley hedge fund bikers on a Starbucks latte run. I'm like, dude, you're not a biker. You're a stockbroker who likes leather and vibrating machines, right? Come on, Colorado Springs, what happened to the real bikers? You remember the old school bikers, the one eye, the full beard, the 20-inch biceps? Now, those were some tough women. World's oldest woman died 2 months ago. Yeah, when she died 117. When she died, they said she looked great for her age. Compared to what, a redwood? 118? Do you want to make it that? I don't know. I think 118 would suck. Think about it. You feel like shit. Your friends are all dead. Probably haven't had sex in about 37 years. We know the men in this room are still trying to be getting some, right, fellas? Come on, baby. Who's your daddy? Who's your great-great-great-granddaddy? Shit. You know when I really start feeling old? I just read last month, Eminem just turned 51. Yeah. Snoop Dogg is now 52. That's like 420 in dog years. Shit, I'm old. I got daughters in my 30s. I got 2 daughters, 16 months apart. I had 2 daughters in college at the same time. That was nuts. I was old enough to be the dad and broke enough to be the roommate. My oldest daughter, she was attending this private college in Northern California. This was 10 years ago, mind you, $56,000 a year. She was a performing arts major. She wanted to be a professional dancer. My idiot cousin's like, shit, dude, why don't you just buy her a pole? That's terrible, right? I'd never let my daughter be a stripper. That would be embarrassing, her making twice as much money as me. Her mom was always paranoid. My ex was always paranoid that I was going to strip clubs and I was on the road. I'm like, honey, I'm not wasting money in strip clubs. Shit, if I want to look at naked women I can't touch, I'll stay home and watch you undress. Yeah, we had a long-term marriage. Didn't work out. My marriage literally went to the dogs. My ex-wife became a dog hoarder. That's a thing. Call it 14 dogs, one house. I don't think you have 14 strays in your city, right? My ex-wife had these little dogs called Maltese. You heard of Maltese? That's a French word for craps all over my carpet. A 5-pound dog, 10-pound dookie. For those of you not familiar with the Maltese, it's a little cream-colored dog with clingy fur that sticks to the wall when you toss them. I'm just kidding, dog owners. I'm kidding. I never laid a hand on those dogs. I used a leaf blower. Gold. It's ridiculous. She had unconditional love for these little dogs. She didn't care if they crapped in the couch, barfed in the kitchen, humped the neighbor's leg. I'm like, shit, I wasn't even allowed one of those things. If I left the toilet lit up, I was cut off for 3 weeks, sleeping on the damn couch. Meanwhile, Precious the Maltese on my bed, teabagging my pillow. She remarried within 1 year. 1 year, that's kind of quick. She didn't go for the newer, younger model either. She married a 67-year-old, drunk, deadbeat, diabetic. Guy wasn't even a sugar daddy. He was an insulin uncle. It happens, though. 50% of marriages say end in divorce. We had a good run. We were married 22 years. 22 years. I was just 3 years away from my 5th blowjob. I'll be honest, she did not like giving the oral sex. Said it made her mouth tired. Too bad my package wasn't shaped like a telephone. It was like, never got tired around that damn thing. If we did have sex, it was always that rodeo sex. She'd buck me off after 7.5 seconds, and then some clowns would run into my bedroom. It was very awkward. She did agree to see a sex therapist. We went into sex therapy. Sex therapist said we need to try some role playing, so we came out with Revolutionary War because my ex was British. Yeah, I was Paul Revere. Every time she'd have an orgasm, I'd yell out, "The British are coming! The British are coming!" That's a joke, sir. She never had an orgasm. Then the therapist said, you got to give yourself porn names to spice things up. So being native, I came up with a hung like a crazy horse. My ex-wife's like, oh, bullshit, more like My Little Pony. "70% of men name their package." I didn't realize this. Saw some studies. 70%. I'm not going to try to get creative next time. I'll just be truth in advertising. I name my package and say, this is Sleepy, Droopy, Mr. Softy. If you think about it, only men have the audacity to name their private parts. I never heard of many ladies naming their lady bits. I never heard some, oh, welcome to Wet and Wild. I'd like to introduce you to Lickety Split. Come on in to Slip and Slide. And not only do men now, not only do they name their junk, but young dudes are shaving all their junk. Yeah. Number one grooming tool in America for men is called the lawnmower. Down here. Lawnmower. I don't want any metal blades spinning around this location. There's a lot of blood flow here. I don't want to nick a dick or hack a sack. What are you guys thinking? My shit is pristine. I haven't touched anything in 60 years. I mean, I pulled down my pants like a fucking tumbleweed pop. Shit, my package is like an old spaghetti western. It's like the good, the bad, and the ugly down here. Oh yeah, but there's a new trend amongst the ladies I was reading about. There, our women are now spending up to $12,000 for what they call a vaginal rejuvenation, a little hee-haw for the hoo-ha down here. Basically, the surgeon goes down there and give you a little lip sync, get everything lined up. $12,000. That's a lot of money, ladies. Now every time your man goes down on you, he's thinking about how much his bank account went down on him. This is disturbing. I'll share it anyway. I found out from my dad about a year ago. My parents were still romantic in their 90s. Found this out. He called me about a year ago. Mark, you got to get over here. Your mom's in the hospital for observation. What? What are you talking? I get over. She'll tell you. I show up at the hospital. My mom's in the bed. Mom, what happened? Did you heart attack, stroke? What is? Oh no, I broke a rib. What? You fall out of off a step? Did you slip in the tub? He goes, well, if you must know, your father and I were having sex. No, I mustn't know. You take that shit to your grave, right? Look, I'm adopted. I thought you never had sex. What are you talking about? Now, thanks to this tidbit of information, I can never enjoy baby back ribs again. All I'm saying, couples, you got to be age appropriate in the bedroom, right? When you're younger, you can do younger shit, right? Young couples, you guys got like lubes and toys and ropes. Older couples, so you get low. We got like joint cream, heating pads, life alert button. I've orgasmed and I can't get up. Enjoy it while you can, young folks. And one day shit just changes. You don't know. You could be your 30s, 50s, 80s. One day you wake up, you think your sex life's going great. Honey, you want to have a little morning sex? Sorry, vaginal dryness. Oral sex, gingivitis. Hand job, arthritis. I like you guys clapping the arthritis right there, fellas. I got some bad news for some of you. The old arthritis excuse is going to be coming soon. You got me to thank for that. Yeah. I'm in love. I just got engaged again. My fiance is awesome. I met a nice lady from Minnesota. Yeah, you betcha. Yeah. Very proud of her. Very proud of her. She quit smoking after 29 years. Yeah. She gets very upset when I mention it. I say, stop mentioning that on stage. That's nobody's business. You big mouth son of a... That's a private matter between my doctor and me. And she's awesome. She's got sleep issues, though. She has trouble falling asleep. She has so much trouble falling asleep, I can't fall asleep. I just lay there in a pool of my own sweat, try not to breathe. She'd be like, Mark, what's that noise? It's called blinking. And to help in her sleep quest, she got on the Amazon, bought these blackout curtains. This is where you buy these $500 drapes that transform your bedroom into a black hole in deep space. Shit, the first night we had those blackout curtains, I went to pee, I broke 2 toes and a shin bone. Now to use a damn bathroom at 3 in the morning, I had to buy a seeing eye dog. Marco, hello. Yeah, we got engaged right at the start of COVID. It was very romantic. I proposed on Zoom. Then we got matching vaccinations. Yeah, really. Yeah, we got vaccinated at a very prestigious medical facility, the Reno Livestock Event Center. Shit. Talk about vaccine hesitancy. You'd have vaccine hesitancy if you got the jab from an EMT/rodeo clown 50 yards from a 4-H goat auction. Shit, that COVID changed a lot of shit. I feel bad. Everybody went through COVID bullshit. Whether you believed it or not, whether you suffered through it or not, everyone was affected. Individuals and businesses. You know, because of COVID, they said 85 J.C. Penney's were shut down. Yeah, they said as many as 19 customers could have been affected. Only one business was prepared for the COVID pandemic. Only one, Home Depot. Yeah, because their employees have been socially distancing for decades. Simple shit changed because of COVID. Remember before COVID, we would cough to cover up a fart? Now I hear someone rip one, get away from that dude. You smell that shit? He's got COVID and whooping cough. Yeah, no comedy for almost 18 months. Yeah, there was no comedy clubs, no cruise ships, no casinos. I went from working clubs and cruise ships to delivering Del Taco to shut-in stoners. I became a food delivery driver. I got paid to play Ding Dong Ditch. I'd run up to someone's door, ring the bell, leave a pile of crap, and run off. Food delivery drivers during COVID got classified as essential workers. Oh, really? I don't think it was so essential to deliver a grande scrambler burrito, large Baja Blast, and a box of Cinnabons at 7:03 a.m. You shit me, essential worker? What kind of bullshit? An essential worker was like Rosie the Riveter in World War II building B-29 bombers. Right? Like Marvin the Merchant Marine dodging German U-boats across the Atlantic. And during COVID, an essential worker was Eric the Incel delivering chicken fingers in a PT Cruiser. He had a bike. The audience is writing jokes for me now. He didn't have a bike. He rode up to my house. I ordered from him. Yeah, that was some weird shit. I mean, we had to deal with all the variants and the Omicron, the Megatron, the Decepticon. Remember all the peak of Omicron, we had no toilet paper 2.0. They ran out of home test kits at all the stores. Yeah, I couldn't find a home test kit. Finally found one at the dollar store. Came back positive I was pregnant. A lot of people got dogs during the COVID. Did anyone get a dog during COVID? Because yeah, dogs are officially the new kids in America. The average family, 1.3 kids, 3.8 Pomeranians. Dogs are a multi-billion-dollar industry now, right? Doggy daycare, doggy health care. You can get full health care for your damn dog now for like $115 a month. I now identify as a border collie. Now there's a whole cottage industry has popped up over dog poop. I don't know if you have that here in your area. They have these franchises, Poop 911, Scoop Soldier, No Dookie Left Behind. These guys come to the house and clean up your dog shit for you. And they identify themselves as pet waste removal specialists. Like there's some sort of training involved in this shit. Shit, I was a pet waste removal specialist at age 5. My mom handed me a shovel and said, pick up the caca and don't get your shoes dirty. But they're making money, evidently. I cornered one of these Poop 911 guys coming out of my neighbor's yard. I said, how's busy? He goes, we're making a shit ton of money. We had 2 COVIDs in America. People forget that. We had red state COVID and blue state COVID. 2 completely different pandemics, right? Shit, blue state COVID was the worst thing to hit the planet since the Black Plague of the 1300s, and red state COVID was the biggest hoax since Milli Vanilli. Blue state COVID, remember blue state COVID, the lockdowns went on for weeks and months. Red state COVID lockdowns lasted 3-4 happy hours. Shit, remember the blue state at the peak of COVID? If you wanted to go to a restaurant and eat, they put you at a parking garage a mile from the restaurant. They fed you through an IV drip so you wouldn't open your mouth and chew. Shit, if you were in a red state, Florida, Texas, you had to eat inside. They made you lick the menu and share utensils. Prove you weren't a COVID co-conspirator. Fucking blue state, people were wearing masks to Zoom meetings. Red state, people show up at Sam's Club, no mask or pants. Freedom! I think the craziest place to be during the pandemic, 30,000 feet. Did anyone fly during COVID? That shit was nuts. You had drunk people right on the plane fighting over masks and politics and seat assignments. That was just the pilots. You flew to Maui, drunk people on the plane. It got so bad, Frontier came out with the Friends Fight Free promotion. Every day there was some new brawl, some drunk guy beating up the other passengers, the flight attendants. The airlines were diverting flights and making emergency landings. Finally said, screw it, no more, we're not stopping. They unleashed a secret weapon against drunk people nobody saw coming. That secret weapon on the plane was duct tape. You remember that shit? They started duct tape. Did you know they had duct tape inside the plane? I knew Spirit Airlines had duct tape on the outside of the plane. That's cruel, unusual, and brilliant. I brought a couple extra rolls just in case. I said, shit, I got a big gig in Pensacola, Florida at the Ha Ha Tata's Comedy Strip Club, and I'm not missing out because Air Age Alex didn't get enough pretzels. And now there is a proposal being floated before we fly that we will have to weigh in to get on the plane. Really? Good luck with that. Can you get people to be sober or put on their seatbelt? I don't even think this weigh-in shit is for safety. I think they're trying to categorize us by fighting weight classifications. Yeah, wait till you get to your next flight and hear this announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has removed the fasten seatbelt sign. Let's get ready to rumble. Hey, I'm Marc Yaffee. You guys have been awesome. Thanks a lot.